Hey guys, Sword here, and this is gonna be my first Let's Play ever. And what better game to do than Banjo Kazooie? You could download this game off the Microsoft Game Market for 1,200 Microsoft points, and if you have those Microsoft points lying around, then I suggest you use it. And I'm gonna try to be myself in these videos because really, I have 7 hours of gameplay, and it's gonna be boring if I were just to talk about what's going on in the game. So I'm probably gonna be doing some random stupid crap around. So first things first, I noticed that they removed the Nintendo 64 logo and they pretty much took out the background for Rare. So I'm guessing that due to this little investigation, premature investigation, I would assume that Microsoft bought out Rare, so they could do whatever they want. And I kind of noticed that because really they took out Nintendo 64. So, well, obviously because this is Xbox 360, of course, this is not the Nintendo 64. And I'm sorry if you were looking forward to Nintendo 64, but at the same time, I'd rather just do the Xbox 360 because that would have been better recording, and yet I do not have an emulator. And I believe that emulators are illegal, so I'm not going to be doing that either. So, either way, let's continue on with this. So, this is an epic intro that everybody plays music. It's kind of the best intros ever for a video game. I'm not sure if anyone else has done that. So, this is why I love it. Too bad I can't hear anything. It's sad. I would have gone to the beat if I were to hear it, but I'm not gonna try. I don't know. Well, yeah, 7 hours of gameplay. I actually beat this game within 5 hours and 30 minutes. And then there's 7 other minutes of fooling around. Other than that, basically, this is what I'm going to show you guys first. I'm going to show you guys the achievements that I got. I've already played this game, so I got the feeling, or I know how to do everything as quickly as possible, so it will not be like 8 hours of gameplay and another 2 hours of extra stuff. So this is all the achievements you can get. There's 12 achievements in the game, and hopefully I can remember every single one of them. And now we're going to be playing on game number 2. We're going to start a brand new game. And here we are in a cutscene. Gruntilda's Tower. It doesn't make sense, really. It honestly doesn't make sense. If you actually think about it, Gruntilda's Tower is, in fact, right in the beginning of the level. But yet, you have to go through 10 worlds in order to find her tower. There's a plot hole. I just realized that. Oh my god. If Kazooie were learned how to fly in the beginning of the game, you just smash a window and go into the tower without having to bother to go through every single world. But no, they want you to go through all 10 worlds, get everything, and as well as go through the whole entire game show right in the end. Spoiler alert if you never even played the game. Ah well, this whole video is a spoiler alert. This is going to be 100% playthrough completion, gameplay, whatever you want to call it, tutorial, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to be showing you from the beginning to end, showing you guys where everything is, all the mumbo tokens, all the jiggies, all the other stuff that you may have not known. So, let's see how well this goes. Really, I'm going to have to talk non-stop for 7 hours, or 8 hours, I don't even remember, because I'm pretty sure that I already have another 45 minutes of recording on another thing. I don't know. Anyways, this is Tootie, Banjo's sister, running through the fields, getting to her house. Or his house. I don't know. It looks like Banjo and Tootie does not even live together. Either that or Tootie just went outside and wanted to come back to see if Banjo wants to play. And then there's Bottles with his bottle-coat glasses. Or Coke bottle glasses, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure. I've never seen them really. When his big brother wakes up. It doesn't even look like Tootie is a bear. It honestly doesn't. Tootie does not look like a bear. Banjo looks like a bear. Tootie does not look like a bear. I don't know. And then there's Banjo, sleeping. I wonder why she called him lazy. And then there's Kazooie coming out of the backpack. Seems like Kazooie lives in a backpack, but I don't see how she can fit in the backpack. And that's another thing. Well, I'll talk about that later. Then there's Gruntilda, flying on her broomstick. So, the storyline is that Gruntilda wants to be the prettiest of them all, so she's conceited. So now she wants to kidnap Tootie and use her beauty to make herself beauty, or beautiful. And apparently, both Bottles and Tootie doesn't even know what Banjo looks like. They mistake Banjo as Gruntilda on a broomstick. Derp moment, she deserves to get kidnapped. Anyways, with all that ruckus going around, Banjo is still asleep, so that just assumes he's a hard sleeper. Oh no, she's got her! Somebody, help! Bottles, you don't even do anything, you just hide in your molehill. Once we come outside, you're hiding in the molehill, you're not even outside. And finally, Banjo wakes up. Hooray! Let's get outside. There's trouble. Oh no! Banjo Kazooie falls. Haha. And here we are. We get to move. Finally! Hooray! Oh my god! Oh, okay then. We don't get to move anymore for a bit. And then Bottles comes out of his molehill. Like I said, he's a coward. Listen up, bum Bottles. Apparently they have never met each other, and yet Bottles is right in front of their house. It does not make sense. Bottles knows Tootie, yet Bottles does not know Banjo. I don't get it. Well, of course, this is a children's game because they basically introduce themselves for the audience, know what their names are, so that does make sense. But since if you already played it, then you're just gonna criticize the things that were not even meant. Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna be a critic here. I'm just gonna go on with this. We're gonna do some training because, yeah, like I said, I'm a completionist. I'm gonna show you guys everything. I'm pretty sure next game I'm gonna just go through it and get everything. See how fast I actually could beat the game. Pretty sure that you could actually beat the game without getting any of the honeycombs, but it is difficult because if you fall from a high height, then you're automatically dead. So, again, I've actually beaten this game in 5 hours and 37 minutes. That was a new record for me. I'm actually ranked 895 in the world against 303,000 players. 303,000 players. I think that's how you pronounce it correctly. The other day, I was trying to think of the number of how to say it correctly. I could not think of it for the life of me, and now I can finally pronounce it correctly. 303,000 players. I'm happy now. Anyways. And now we get to learn how to jump. Hooray! We get to press A. I remember the Nintendo 64, they actually showed color buttons and joysticks and the bumpers. Those were fun. I just honestly couldn't think why they couldn't have done that in the Xbox 360 game, since they already edited out Nintendo 64 and they censored out a rare bit in some cases. Some of them you get to actually see the rare symbol, but other cases you just don't. I don't see why they couldn't put the little buttons there. I'm kind of sad about that. I miss the buttons. I love the colorful buttons, and we learn how to do a backflip. Hooray! Keep all the jumps. Keep practicing. Or whatever. I didn't even read the dialogue correctly. And I do a backflip to get the first honeycomb extra piece. Yep, I said correctly. Hooray! Apparently they gave every piece or item a little dialogue just to say one thing. And I look up at the tree just to see if there's an extra honeycomb piece there because I kind of forgot where it was, so I'm going to learn how to swim now. And Banjo does not like to swim because he would get his fur wet, but Kazooie is more eager to do everything because, exactly, Kazooie does everything in the game. You use Kazooie more than you use Banjo. The only time you use Banjo, really, is to be more careful when going through the tricky stuff, as well as that everything else you use Kazooie for, like in swimming. Kazooie uses her wings to help you swim through the waters. Excuse me about that. Sorry about that. Anyways, I am kind of sick, so hopefully within the other episodes further on, I'm going to be better, or become better, or wherever you want to go. I'm going to feel better and avoiding my sickness. And I tried to climb up a tree, but I did not learn how to climb a tree, so I'm going to have to go to Bottles again to learn how to climb a tree. So I'm going to pretty much pre-record all the episodes, hopefully, or at least record 15 episodes and just start uploading them while making more episodes. I don't know how I want to go about this. I don't know if I want to do prepare every episode and then upload them, or prefer at least 10 episodes, upload one per day, and then start working on the other episodes. Not too sure, because all I know is it's going to take me around a month to upload every or all episodes of Banjo Kazooie. And yeah, this is going to be my first Let's Play ever, so let's go easy on the criticism. because I have no idea how a Let's Play is actually done. I've seen an episode of a Let's Play, and all he seems to be talking about is random stuff, and probably even random stuff in the game. So I'm guessing that's how you should do it, because you don't want to keep talking about what's going on in the game, because you guys already see what's going on in the game. So I'm probably going to be talking to you guys as I'm going along. So I'll probably talk about random discussions, random topics, and random parts of the game, and whatever, and so on and so forth, forever I'm in. Anyways. This is where we learn how to do the bear swipe. I've not really used a bear swipe at all in the game, except for one part, but I died. There's going to be a place where I died 4 times in a level because I just didn't have luck on my side right there. So we're going to learn how to do a shoulder roll. I like to call it shoulder rolling. It's a martial arts thing. But either way, we got to kill a ball of onion. I don't know why they would call him a ball. Kind of a sad name. A lot of names that they give some of the characters or the enemies is kind of cheesy, but if you think about it, it goes right along with it. And we do the second shoulder roll, perfect timing. Now he's gonna do the little peck, whatever you want to call it. Let me see what it is. Rat-a-tat-tat, whatever you want to call it. I like to say rat-a-tat-tat, and we get to kill a cobble wobble. I don't know what a cobble wobble is. I don't know what it looks like. It's a food or a vegetable type of thing, but I don't know what it is exactly. Ah well. I hate being sick. And now we got another extra honeycomb piece. Hooray! And now we learn all the basic moves. So I figured I missed something around here somewhere. And I guess you guys already seen it. Oh wait. Oh my gosh, we have to destroy boulders. Completely forgot about that. I think I already purposely skipped it so I could go there first and back there, so I don't have to do a back and forth type of deal. And now we're gonna learn how to do the beak barge. Or beaky barge, whatever you want to call it, whatever he calls it, you have to know what it is. I'm so glad you don't have to remember what the names of the moves are. Boom, kill a rock. And I believe this is the only time you actually see rocks with eyes. I don't think you ever see any other rocks with eyes. And we get another extra honeycomb piece. So we got all 5 so far. We got 5 so far, and I try to remember where's the 6th one. And then I remember I was doing a face palm as I was playing the game. So I was like, this is why we learned how to jump. There it is, right there. I can't believe I missed it. How embarrassing, especially when I recorded it. I could have gotten this level done a lot shorter and a lot quicker. But yeah, I'm an idiot. So I get the last piece, and then I get a little extra life spot, whatever you want to call it, an extra honeycomb. And I grab the trophy. Look out for me, I'm an extra life. That's all he says. That's all he will ever say. Like I said, one-shot dialogues, except for a Jiggy. A Jiggy will have 2 spots of dialogue, and then that's it. Everything else only has 1. Hooray. We don't have to see them talk again. It's kind of sad. Anyways, we're going to climb up the hill. Climbing. Alright, there's bottles again. And then there's Gruntilda's head, gleaming with its colorful emerald eyes. If they were to steal that, they would have made a lot of money. Either that, or that's just a spell to make it look cool. Either way, apparently Bottles has molehills all around the world, and yet he does not really be useful at all. So, I'm not going to go into that. And we get to see another cutscene. Then there's another plot hole if you think about it. They take way too much time of getting everything done. It doesn't explain how did they stop or why did they stop. It just shows them closing the doors. And the only way that they will actually make the machine work is if you quit the game. That's all it is. It's basically they held them in those doors for 7 hours and they don't activate it until you have a game over. But either way, sorry. This is going to be the ending of the first episode ever. So, I'll see you guys in episode 2 as this fades out.